shepherds, welcome back, and if you're new here, hello! This is where we talk all things sheepy. My name's Megan, and today I'm going to show you how to create a dessert that celebrates everything special about sheep milk. If you've been looking for ways to showcase your flock's milk beyond just drinking it fresh, this simple flan technique beautifully honors what our livestock give us. So let's get into this. There are so many variations to taking flans up to the next level, but one of the things I love about this flan recipe is how simple it is. Let's grab our ingredients. Our Easter egg hens are in full production right now, and I just love how colorful the backyard hen eggs are. But before you start, make sure to have on hand some ramekins, oven-safe souffle dishes, or loaf pans. I usually use a larger brownie dish, so later on when everyone wants a snack, they can just grab some and go. But for today, let's break it up into a few dishes so that we can have something a bit more elegant. Any sort of oven-safe dish works really well. We're going to be cooking our custard in a water bath, so make sure you have a couple of oven-safe dishes to use that nest well into each other. Let's line our roasting pan with a damp kitchen towel. I'm using an old wash rag, and then we place our ramekins on the towel inside our roasting pan. This will help further insulate our flan in our water bath later on. Next up, let's preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Also, preheat some water in a kettle or on the stove for our water bath. Starting off, for our caramel sauce, in a heavy bottom saucepan on medium heat, let's melt about half a cup or 91 grams of sugar until it's golden and syrupy. If your syrup ends up grainy like this, it's not good, and it will cause the flan to stick to your pan. So to help with this, I like to add a dash of lime juice. I find it gives a lovely hint of citrus notes to sauce that really marries well with our custard. So look for this beautiful amber color here. It should smell nutty and sweet and not burnt. Once our caramel is a lovely goldenish brown, carefully pour our hot sugar evenly into our oven-proof ramekins or dishes. I usually pour this in a larger dish and serve individually, but tiny ramekins are super cute. We do want to work a little quickly here though, because it hardens fast. But if it hardens before you finish pouring out, it's okay. We can just reheat our pan and then pour again. Just be careful to not burn our caramel sauce when reheating. Personally, I love to have a lot of caramel on the bottom since we scoop it in our dishes, so that each dish has a nice deep pool of sauce to spoon up. So I'm probably just going to make some extra caramel for our family. But really, you just want enough to cover the base of the dish. Next up, let's start our custard base. I'm using fresh milk from my flock of Shetland sheep and East Frisian dairy cross ewe. And I'm using skimmed milk. I make butter about once a week, so I really love a good recipe that doesn't need cream. But if you prefer cream or whole milk, use it. Some recipes use sweetened condensed milk, and I had thought about that too. But for today, I thought it would be good to focus on a recipe that focuses on the ingredients available in most kitchens. I'm gently warming up my sheep's milk in a heavy bottom saucepan. This keeps our milk from scalding on the bottom of the pan. Also, we want our milk warm, but not boiling over medium heat. And while our milk is heating up, let's beat 2 whole eggs with 2 egg yolks. Once our milk is hot, we want to temper our eggs. If we don't temper our eggs, we do run the risk of scrambling our eggs. But if we go slowly, adding a little hot milk at a time into our beaten eggs and egg yolks until well combined, when we add our tempered eggs back into our saucepan of hot milk, we don't have any scrambled eggs, but a wonderful smooth, silky custard base. If you are worried about scrambled egg bits, strain it out. You can see them as little bits of cooked eggs, and it's not fun to eat so much. Next, let's stir in 6 tablespoons of sugar and add a dash of vanilla. Stir well and carefully pour our hot milk custard base mixture into our ramekins. Then this is where I prefer this method just because I'm short and have trouble spilling the boiling water otherwise. So I pour my boiling water in now and then place it in the oven. But I do think, if you can, it's safer to place your roasting pan with the filled ramekins on the oven rack and then fill the roasting pan with the boiling water to reach halfway up the sides of your ramekins. If you accidentally spill a little water onto the flan, it's okay. Just try not to do it too much, since that'll affect our texture later on. Then bake our custards in our preheated oven 40 minutes until set. Some people like to check it with a toothpick or a knife. If it comes out clean, it's ready. But I like to use the jiggle method. If it's wavy or wobbly, it's not ready. And it needs maybe another 20 minutes to think about its life. Once it's set, it's very similar to making pumpkin pie or other custard-based pies. It'll have a bit of jiggle, but not firm. Then it's ready to come out of the oven, and let's place our pan on a heat-safe surface. Carefully remove our flan from the water to cool on the counter to room temperature, before moving them to the fridge to further chill down and firm up for about an hour or two. To serve, we're going to run a knife around the edge of our dish and place a plate on top and then flip quickly and carefully. We're inverting each dish to serve. Sometimes there's a suction, so a light tap may help. The caramel sauce will flow out and over the custard. And to garnish, I've collected some edible flowers from my garden. A lot of flowers don't add much in flavor, but it makes it fun. What do you think? Do you like flowers on your food? Or some other garnishes that work are toasted coconut, fresh berries with whipped cream, or even chocolate sauce. Let's dig in. I love how sweet and fresh this tastes. It's creamy, smooth, and silky. I love how the vanilla shines through and the hint of lime brings such a bright note to the custard. It's a super light dish and it's really easy to just sit and eat so much without even realizing how fast it goes. Have you ever made custards before? If you end up posting it on like Blue Sky, tag me. I'm not sure how it really works over there, but I love seeing what you make. Oh, and how to store. It's best eaten fresh-ish and lasts in the fridge for up to 4 to 5 days. It doesn't handle freezing well, making that texture not choice nummies, but overall, that's it. Most of these ingredients you may already have in your kitchen or even backyard. And if you made it this far, an extra special thank you. I appreciate you. And if you enjoy diving into the sheepy side of the dairy world, hit that subscribe button and the bell. We explore a sheep-focused lifestyle every week. Until next time, ta-tas!